told you something that I don't ever say. I just said to you, without saying it, that I.
What's going on, people? We are back again with some more Moving Mad. And, well, Riley over here is a very interesting individual. How can you tell someone, I just told you something without telling you something? I hate you. I smell like punani. I am an idiot. I am Riley and I don't know what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Like, yo, if you want to tell someone that you love them, you just say, I love you. But to say to someone, I just told you something that I don't ever say, but I just told you without even saying it. For me personally, how does that even say that you love someone? Oh, because you got a traumatic experience of saying I love you and then things changing, you don't want to say it. Like, yo, where is the level of maturity behind anything that Riley does? Honestly, this has got to be one of the most pathetic versions of I love yous I have ever witnessed in my life. I just explained to you all these things, which means that And the crazy thing is that, you see what he was trying to do? He was trying to get Violet to tell him that she loves him first. That is what he's really trying to do. He was thinking, if she says, I love you for me, then maybe once she says it for me, she'll then say it back. That's exactly what he was trying to do. Manipulate the narrative, manipulate the situation. Because Riley can never, ever, ever, and I mean ever, be straightforward. Hello, can anybody tell me otherwise?
No, don't tell.
Why don't I tell? Right?
Don't tell.
Why? Just tell me why.
We need time. I just say that.
Okay.
When your plan fails miserably. You even saw the look on his face. He was like, oh, okay. I guess that didn't work. And this is the problem that I have with Riley. I don't care about how bad Violet is. The reason being is because, you see, no matter how bad she is, anything that he does just makes things worse. Anything that he does just makes things just feel complicated and weird. Like, yo, if you want to tell someone that you love them, you say, hey, babe, I just want to tell you something. I love you. And then if you want to, you can even elaborate on why. You can easily do that. But to try and coerce someone into saying I love you for you in hopes that they'll say it back? Who does that? That has got to be one of the most immature things I've ever seen in a situation that involves people saying I love you for the first time to somebody. No wonder why whenever he says love you to people, it doesn't work out in the end. Like, yo, bro, is there anything normal about you? But listen. At the end of the day, I do agree with Violet in this situation. This is definitely not the time to do it because since Riley has been in Vietnam, their whole relationship has been a roller coaster. Nothing about their relationship has screamed love. Not a single tear freaking drop. And this is the thing, as irritating and as much of a bully we can say maybe Violet is, Riley never ever helps himself. And to be honest with you, someone like him, there's a reason why he's in this position where he's with a woman that, for the most part, doesn't really respect him. And you can see why. This is the question that I have for any one of you women out here, maybe even you men out here that like men. Would you respect a man like Riley? Would you feel comfortable to be with someone like him? That is the question. I'm not saying that it's an excuse to why Violet behaves the way she does, but I'm just asking the question, would you want to be with a man like him? Let me know.
If she's not ready to receive it or she's not open to receive the word, it's on her. But it is difficult.
Can somebody please explain to me? Can somebody please explain to me? How is it on Violet because she doesn't want to receive the word? The 3 words of I love you. Why is it on her? I mean, at the end of the day, if she's in no position where she wants to say it to you, then that's all it is. But if you're in a position where you want to say it, well, then go and say it. Should we always say I love you when we feel like we're going to get it in return? I mean, some of us may say yes. Some of us may say no. But the reality is this. If you genuinely feel like the moment has come for you to say that I love you, then you say it. But if the moment hasn't come, then you don't say it. And for me personally, I cannot fathom or even process how could he love Violet, knowing that he traveled to Vietnam all the way there just to interrogate her about the way she measured his father, about the way she kept ducking questions. Someone that you go and you interrogate, someone that you go and visit, that you even want to get a personal investigator to even investigate, is not someone that you necessarily love. And if you do, it's definitely not positive love. It is definitely toxic love. But the grand scheme of it is there's nothing that Riley has shown, in my opinion, that proves that he has any emotional love for Violet. So the fact that he's out here talking about how it's on her, what? I don't know if that sounds entitled. I don't know if that sounds stupid. At the end of the day, the fact that he says that is beyond me. This man needs help. I don't know what kind of help, but he needs help within himself. Because really and truly, I do wonder if one of the reasons why he wanted to say I love you was just so Violet wouldn't block him by the time he arrived back in the States. It was to be just so Violet still wants to be with him, just so Violet will see him again. Because let's be real, when it comes to some of these passport bros, their whole agenda is to go find a woman who's going to stick by them no matter what. And some of them will definitely go out of their way to either lie or to pretend to be rich. It depends on the person. This guy, I mean, he's just a whole different type of complex, though, if you dig what I'm saying. Yeah, that laugh was messed up. But either way, though, this is the question that I have, as I always have a question. Would you, one, be with a man like Riley, like I asked you already? And two, do you believe that he generally does love Violet? Let me know. Apart from that, please do like and subscribe. Peace.